Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Inner City Wake Up Call. I'm your host, Dawud Alameen, coming to you out of the Port City, Wilmington, North Carolina. Black history for the day. We'll try to do this every day. We post it and then we're just going to try to do it on the air at the same time. It's very important that we got this today with this topic going on. Because I'm really going to take my time today. I wrote some notes today. I don't usually write notes. I usually just come off the top of my head. Serial Valentine Briggs. Serial Valentine Briggs. Now, his birthday is today, May 28th, 1888. Now, I'll tell you about Mr. Briggs. Mr. Briggs comes from Jamaica. Born the same time Garvin. Comes from the West Indies. And he comes to America and he joined what is formed called the African Blood Brotherhood. Okay, he's a writer. Claude McKay and him will work together up in New York. He comes to New York and he forms the African Blood Brotherhood. Now, follow me very carefully. The African Blood Brotherhood calls for a separate state. Yeah, early 1917, called for a separate state for blacks and said it should be defended by blacks. It's Mr. Briggs. He later, him and Mr. McKay, are found in 1920 and 1921 at Marcus Garvey conventions. Matter of fact, they're working under the umbrella of the UNIA. So they're working with Mr. Garvey. It's a little paramilitary wing. Marcus Garvey, UNIA, Negro Improvement Association, Universal Negro Improvement Association. Mr. Briggs. Okay. Garvey makes a move to buy the Black Star Ladder. Might not have been the best move, but he made a move. He's in charge. He also makes the move to meet with some Klan members. If I recall later on, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad had the same similar discussion in letters. Disagrees. So he gets, now this is Briggs, came from West, now this same man that called for a separate state. This man gets with other black intellectuals and is one of the leaders calling for Mr. Garvey's deportation and eventually gets him deported back to Jamaica. Very key black history. Valentine Briggs. Valentine, it's very funny that it fell on this day that I have this discussion because I really want you to talk to you this morning because it's the weekend, it's Memorial Day weekend, and the pool's open, and some crap in the pools. Something dirty going on in the pools. Now, I don't know if any of you all saw it. I'm keeping track of Mr. Briggs now because we got some Mr. Briggs out here today. I don't know if you all saw the post yesterday. If you didn't, go to my Facebook page. And I don't care. I know they watched my page. I know very carefully in this city. Yeah. When I saw the article, I immediately said, here it comes. Because I told y'all 3 weeks ago, I said the YMCA has taken over control of all the city pools. Get ready, something is going to happen. It looks very innocent on the surface because they're so smooth. Oh, they're so smooth. Well, we're going to have registration for the pools for safety reasons. Anything can happen. Anything could have been happening. Ever since I was a child, something could have happened. I had no registration then. We go to the pool, pay our money, swim, and go home. If something happens, you jump in the pool and get me. That's what a lifeguard for. Mama used to know I'm at the pool. That's where I'm at. Somebody at the pool gonna run home and tell mama if something happened anyway, because we all know everybody at the pool. But you come up with this for safety reasons. We're gonna have everybody register for the pool. So now I'm a parent and I gotta get off work, come up here and register, or I gotta get there on the weekend and register, or I might forget. Or might not even know because you put it out in a little WECT blog. Did you send for notices to every home in the city? Did you post it so we can see it? Are you going to post it so we can see it? Or is this just something that you instituting and you're going to force the parents to come over here to sign the registration because you know, first week of pool, children can't get in, they go back. Mom, we can't get in the pool. Why? They want you to come up here and sign. Okay. Now, it looks good on the surface. But I understood when you took over the control of the pools, I said then, see, I hate to call you dirty, but when you be dirty, I got to call you out for your dirt because I already knew it was coming. Because I knew it 3 years ago, 2 years ago, that it was coming. Here it comes. See, when you sign that registration form, now I get to count you as I'm serving you. It's like I posted a clear post. I'm writing this very clear. I'm speaking very calmly this morning for right now. See, I get to count you on my register that I serve you. So next year, when I go apply for this grant, now watch this now. Watch it very carefully because remember the soccer complex coming. Bond issue, soccer complex. Watch it very carefully. You call me conspiracy theories you want to, Mr. Jones. And Miss Jones. And you all the one too. Y'all Jones. Yeah. Call me a conspiracy theories you want to, but I know what you got planned. So here we go. Now, I apply for this money. Because why? Now, I can put all of you that I'm serving for the Y. You don't serve us at the Y. You have very few of us that you serve at the Y. You have a few of our parents that can afford to get their children in soccer. You have a few of our parents that apply for scholarships, and you give out a few. I do give you credit for that. And then you have a few of us parents that's middle class can afford the Y and can go to the pool and have the equipment. I give you that. But serving a large percentage of young African-American children, you do not do. You have never done. Because it costs. We just don't have that kind of money sometimes to pay. So we go to the free facilities. So now you get to say on your application, because I do know that you get funded through the United Way Cape Fee as well as other organizations. Not only that, there's a lot of grants that you get in on a daily basis, on a yearly basis, that's continuing, that you get funded from. So now you get to say, hey, look, all of these children in the pool that sign up, we are serving them. No, you're not. The only thing you're doing is monitoring the pools. The same thing the city would have done year after year after year that they've already done. We're not getting anything extra because we're going to the pool we went to last year. What extra are we getting? So my simple request, I'm making a request for the community. I'm speaking for the community. Y'all don't mind me speaking for y'all, do you? Can I speak for y'all today? They say they don't mind. Okay. Since they don't mind, I'm going to speak. The simple request is, let us get access for what we're signing for. If you're going to say that you're serving us, give us a discount for soccer. Because that's what you would a member. Give us access to that full indoor pool you got. The big one, the nice one, so my children can go swim some laps too. In the big pool when it rains. Give me access to that nice old sauna, that weight room you got. Give me access to that basketball court you got. Matter of fact, somebody just sent me an email a few minutes ago, and I don't even play it, but give me the racquetball just because I can ask for it. Why? Because you're asking me to give you data that you're serving a community that you don't serve. And I did notice that you had in your application process a job opening for a bus driver. What is that bus driver going to do? I'll tell you what it's going to do because it was discussed 2 or 3 years ago. The bus driver would go from north side to south side to Creekwood to Hillcrest to all the apartment complexes, pick the children up, get them on the bus, and they're serving you, take them to their facility, and take them back across. So we can say we're serving or giving a service to the African American community. No, you're not. You're just transporting kids to get the number so you can get more money to build a more soccer. No, you're not building a soccer complex, are you? The city is building it. That makes perfectly good sense. Watch the follow the money now. The city builds the complex. You're already in bed with the pool. You're managing the pool. Ha ha. 3 years from now, guess what? You'll be managing the soccer complex. Why? But what is the biggest product that the Y produces? If I recall, someone just told me, which I discussed a couple weeks ago, at the YMCA, On Azalea Festival weekend, they cancel no soccer games. Why? Because it's big business. It's big soccer. So why not let the city build you a big complex? And once they build a complex, since we already have this relationship here with the pools, we can easily just switch that relationship over to manage the soccer complex. So you taxpayers build them a soccer complex. They get to use it. They get to charge more fees. And very few of us play soccer anyway. See, I can say this, and y'all can call me a lie if you want to, because I kept good records when I worked. See, the best thing you should have did was got me before I got free. So I have a trade now. So if it push come to shove and I have to step away, I step away from where I have to step away from. Because now I can work on my own and do my own and be totally free. That was my goal and objective when I left you. So you thought you was getting rid of me, but you was creating a double-head monster. Because now I'm free. The only thing you can do is jail me or kill me. And you probably got your intention to do that anyway. Because every time you make a move against my community, I'm going to expose it, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give my people the truth so they can make a good choice. If they want to sign the signature, fine and well, but inform them what they're signing for. Now, I got a deal to make with you, since you want your bond to come through, and I help push it from this airway. If you want the bond to go through, and you want us to be fair about what we sign for the pool, and you want to take those numbers and calculate them so you can get more money coming in, that's fine and well. But why don't you give us a new and improved Martin Luther King Center? And I'm not just talking about one court. I'm talking about going upstairs, which we've been talking about for several years now. Yes, if you want us to sign our dotted line away and give you your numbers where you can do data, if the city wants to go in hand with this, because you gave them the pools, if you want to help this conspiracy going, well, how about stroking one for us? Why don't you take and give us a black, no, I didn't say I'm going to say black, a black cultural center at the MLK Center, an African American cultural center, something Ray Roberts told me years ago that we need in the city. Not that museum down the hall, because I went to the museum in Raleigh, North Carolina, and it is pathetic that I could go into a museum in Raleigh, North Carolina and see more history on the 1898 coup d'etat, more in the state of North Carolina than at the museum on Market Street. There is more replica, more history, more detailed information in the state capitol than there is right here in this city on what happened in the city. So if you're going to play ball like that, then give us our own cultural center so we can tell our own story. Since our taxpayers writing it off anyway for that new soccer complex. Since you're building a brand new park downtown and you want the bond to go through, if you want the bond to go through, give us enough money. Not no measly $1.2 million for the King Center. How about $5 million? So we can go upstairs and build a state-of-the-art cultural center that these children can come and learn every day about who their history. And guess what? Hey, can I get a room there? So Noo Covers can go in? Hey, that's what you did over here. Why can't I get one? Can I get a room so I can go in and teach these children who they really are and maybe help stop some of this crime that's going on the street? Because that's step one of my 12-step process. Know thyself. Because once a child knows who they really are, then they can be who they really are and not who you made them to be. Think about that for a second next time you ask my people to sign their life away on a dotted line so you can get some more money. Peace and blessings. Hey, y'all. Y'all keep running. Hey, just a disclaimer. That's that other guy talking in the morning. The other one. Y'all have a good, have a better day than I'm having. All right? That piss me off.
Oh, you would shine, find if he is now. For we hear Mount Zion calling, get man higher to the word, chanting words they spoken softly of them dragons.